Hello, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome back here again on today's edition of our live stream. And in today, we are going to take a look at something very interesting, just as you've seen from the topic. Classic stream, you're welcome. Thank you very much for joining. I have some questions to ask. Thank you very much. Glad to have you join us here, and every one of you that are here as well. Thank you very much. Just like I promised, we are going to be doing this every Wednesday, taking your question and also giving you some of the updates that had happened during the week. Now, I did a couple of things this week, which I'm going to be sharing with you. Very interesting thing, new development coming that we are going to take a look at during this stream today. You can go ahead and ask your question. So I got called for a setup, just a small church still growing at the island. If you stay in Lagos, you know where I'm talking about. So, and I was asked to connect the phones. So what I basically did was, just like I promised in my last live stream that I did, that I was going to make a video on how you could connect your phone camera using the USB cable. This time around, that was what I actually did for them as well, and I recorded some of those practical videos, which I'm also going to be editing, which will be dropping tomorrow, on how you can be able to set up your live stream using your mobile phone with USB cable. And for this, I got a USB 20 meters for the two phones that we were using. So I got USB 20 meters for each of them, USB 3.0 20 meters for each of them, and that was what I used to set up the live stream. So I recorded some of those step-by-step guide, which I'm also going to be editing and also play that out for you to be uploaded on the channel tomorrow. Okay, so just make sure you stay tuned tomorrow while that video drops. And while we're waiting for Classic Stream to go ahead and ask his question, let me also play a live stream that we did from those productions. You can also hear the audio quality and everything. And some of you that are also asking, how do I get audio for my phone? What kind of audio do I make use of? Now, for this live broadcast I'm about to play for you, what I did was I recommended they go get a sound card, which was very super helpful. So they got a sound card, that they got the Behringer sound card, and that was what I used to set up the connection. So we connected the audio from the mixer down to the sound card, and from the sound card down to the system, and the cameras are connected to the system using USB that way. And then on vMix, I also made a video on how to sync audio and video on vMix, so I was able to sync both the audio and video together, though it didn't have any issue at all. So both of them synced actually really well, and that was what I used to do this live stream that I'm about to play for you, just for you to also see and take a look at as well. Okay, so and just a second before we go ahead and take a look at that too. So just to show you some of them, and then we're just going to go ahead and open YouTube. So, and then don't forget, if you have any question for me, go ahead and drop that in the comment section below. And this is the name of the church, Authority to Prevail. Okay, and this is it. So I was there today as well, which we did a lot of testing for it. You can see this is a live stream that we did today. We did a lot of testing for it. Though the phone cameras were not really that good, really bad, but if you have a very good phone, you could also connect this using iPhone or whichever thing you want to use. If you want to use your Android, if you want to use your iPhone, you could also do that, because I actually used Irion webcam for this, and with Irion webcam you can be able to connect both, because Irion webcam is available for iPhones and is also available for Android as well, but the app is actually paid, and it costs about, I think, $5 and 2005 in Naira for the lifetime license to purchase that. So let's go ahead and play some of the clip for you to also see what we did today. So this was, just play that. Hold on just a second. So this was during the process of the mixing. This was the phone. Let me also see if I can get a sound. I don't know if you can hear that. So I'll drop the link in the chat. You can go ahead and check it out. Okay. And I'm going to be dropping a step-by-step tutorial on how I was able to achieve this using a no budget smartphone. And you can see I also was able to link the EasyWorship, the Bibles, and everything all together. So you could also go ahead and play it out. This was the production that we did. So they're getting a better phone. Hopefully we'll be able to go back there again and we can change the phones in order to give us a good, better quality, because your phone camera also contributes to it as well. So if you use a very good phone camera, you'll be able to get a very good video quality. All right, but if your phone camera is not good, you won't get a very nice quality. And he said, I use EasyWorship 6 but can't find the custom for the design. It is not the custom for the design. It's not the the one I did for the custom lower third. You actually have to create it yourself. So, and in that tutorial I showed you how I did it. I'm not sure you watched that particular video. Akufo Waku, did you watch that video? So you actually have to create it yourself. So why I did that for the EasyWorship 7, it's so you could also replicate it on the EasyWorship 6 as well. Okay. And someone also asked for the EasyWorship. Someone also asked for the EasyWorship 7. Is it possible to recreate that on the EasyWorship 7? Yes, you can. And then on the EasyWorship 9, that is the tutorial I'm also working on. So this week has really been hectic, you know, lots of work, being on the island within the space of Friday, and now almost on Friday I was at the island. We're doing getting the whole materials ready that we need, and then on Saturday I was there, on Sunday I was also there as well. Came back on Sunday morning, and then on Tuesday I went back again on the island to finish up, and on Wednesday was also at the island. Just came back a while ago, and I decided that I'm going to do this live stream with every one of you here, because I made a promise that we are going to be here every Wednesday answering your questions and sharing with you some of the newest updates that are out. Okay, and it's like I said before, what we did, we used 2 phone cameras and connected them using 2 USB 20-meter cables. Please don't forget to drop a like if you just come in before leaving. Please just drop a like, and if you have any question, you will also go ahead and drop that. It said, I'm using Iron webcam connected to OBS. Do I have to turn off the phone network and leave only the phone Wi-Fi? If the system is using the phone Wi-Fi, you can turn that off. But if you're using the USB, which I'm also going to be dropping that video tomorrow, if you're using the USB cable, you can turn off the Wi-Fi and the connection will work perfectly fine. Okay, just like I showed you. This is actually one of the production that I did on the island. So we connected all the phones, okay, through 20-meter USB, and you could see we're able to get the signal, though the phone cameras are not that good. So the phone cameras are not that good. So we're going to be changing the phones and get a better one, so that by on Friday when I go there, we can be able to reset the whole thing and get a good sound quality. And you can see that's the quality we're doing the live stream on there. That's 720 by 60 FPS, and you can see there on the screen. This is how it is. So the sound is very okay, and it syncs in really well. So this was the moving one, also connected through USB. So the guy that moves it constantly keeps shaking the cable, so it's not tight on the phone. And this is the master one that we don't move. So if you're going to be moving any of the phone, I recommend you use a selfie stick. Okay, so his hand constantly touched the wire, and that was what actually affected this particular one. Well, next time when I'm going there, which happens to be on Friday, I also go along with selfie stick and just record a bit of the step-by-step on some of the things that we are going to be doing that particular day. You can see there, that is the production on the screen. We did this using just USB cable, no Wi-Fi, and the app that we used was the Iron webcam, and we're able to connect 2 phones to it using the USB 20-meter cable that we got. I'm also going to be dropping a picture of that on this live stream, so you can see the particular cable that we use, and also a step-by-step tutorial will be dropping tomorrow as well on how you could achieve similar results. And also here is the link. I've dropped the link in the chat, so you could also go ahead and check it out. Play the live stream from your own end, and you can see how clean the audio is, and the audio also sync with the video as well, perfectly well. USB 3.0 20-meter. I actually stumbled on the cable in Computer Village. I'm just going to show you. This is the cable here done, and this is how much it actually is similar to this. Let me just give you a picture of what I'm talking about. So this was the cable I used in achieving that result. You can see here, this was the cable I used, not exactly this one, because this one, but it's just similar to this that we use. Okay, not exactly, but similar to this. That was what we used, 20 meters of it. Over here is really expensive on Kunga, but it's almost close to what we purchased it at the Computer Village. So this is it here on the screen. This is what I used. So the female part, which is this one here, is where your phone charger goes in, and then the other part goes in on the system before you can run the full connection. So I'm also going to be dropping a step-by-step guide on that tomorrow, right? That is today, obviously. Oh, we're still at 11:41 p.m. so it's going to be dropping tomorrow. Okay, and what do we have? Back to some of your questions. I'm from Ghana. I would like to know why a vMix crack. So anything about unlicensed vMix, I don't really talk about that. I have no idea how you could do that, and also don't have any idea why yours happens not to work. All right, okay, I don't know why yours is not working, and I have no solution pertaining to that. The vMix have also introduced their monthly plan, which happens to be $50. So you could also go ahead and purchase that as well. Good evening from Jamaica, brother Dwayne Brown. Thank you very much for joining, and your video will be dropping tomorrow. So this week we're using it to run a couple of setup for ministries, those up growing ones. So we're using it to try to set their ministry up. How can one create song lyrics on OBS? You could use EasyWorship to create the song lyrics. Prophet ODB Lucian. So you could use EasyWorship to create your song lyrics. And how can you do that? Let me go ahead and quickly answer your question. Instead of using OBS, you could use EasyWorship to create that. Okay, and EasyWorship is super cool to create your lyrics, because I believe it's not only one lyrics you want to create, or only one song lyrics you want to create. You have like multiple of them you want to create. Maybe they are up to 5, they're up to 10, or they're up to 20. If you create them on OBS, you just cluster the whole screen. But if you use EasyWorship, it's very much easier for you to operate from that end. And if you use the EasyWorship 7, you could also link it up to your vMix software or to your OBS software using the NDI features. So let me quickly show you how to link the EasyWorship 7 or the EasyWorship 9 to OBS. Prophet, let's just quickly answer that before we go over to the next question. Okay, it's just a quick one before we go over to the next question. Here, I'm just going to pop up the OBS screen here, then show you how you can be able to do that. How to create the lyrics on EasyWorship 9, EasyWorship 7, and also EasyWorship 9, and how you could link it up on the vMix software. All right. Okay, so this is my screen here, and this is the OBS screen that we have here. Now, if you want to create your song lyrics, then you have to download EasyWorship 7 or EasyWorship 9, depending on whichever one you want to use. So I have the EasyWorship 7 on the system here. Okay, just going to just give it some seconds for it to pop up. Then before we forge ahead, just a detailed guide on how you can be able to do this. Click on continue here, and this happens to be the EasyWorship 7. Now once you are here on the screen, you see a list of songs that I currently have here. These are all the songs that I currently have. Let's say I want to create a song lyrics. The next thing that you're going to do is just for you to go over to this new button here at the top of the screen. This place you see a new button, click on that. You can see new song or new schedule or new presentation, depending on whichever one you want to do. You can also new song from song select. But if the song you want to put in are maybe a Ghanaian song lyrics that are available online, or a Nigerian song lyrics that is available online, depending, or Kenyan song lyrics that is available online, depending on whichever country you are, I recommend you just go over to new song here, and over here you have your window. Now open your browser again, open a new tab here, and then you can search for, let's see, I want to put in Ada Ehi Only You, for example. Yeah, this is the lyrics here, full lyrics, and this is the lyrics here. So let's say I want to put these lyrics, just copy this, for example, copy, then I'm going to minimize this window. Over here, just on the song, paste it. Now I can be able to arrange this. Let's say this one is a, so you want to put in stanza 1, or let's say first line. Okay, very easy. Then we'll copy after the two line, we'll copy this, then click on this plus sign here, add again, then click on song, paste, see, then can name second and just put number, second line, then after 2 copy it again. So this is how you copy, keep recreating, and this is what you have on the screen. And once you're done, click on OK. Just enter the song name at the top of the screen here. Let's see, Ada Ehi Only You, for example, and then let's save it. Ada Ehi Only You, and there you go, you have the Ada Ehi Only You. This is it. If you want to add a background to it, go over to themes here on the screen. Let's say I want to use this particular theme, right click on it, and then set as default song theme. You can see it on the screen here, set as default song theme. Click on that, then go back to your song. This is the Ada Ehi that you have here on the screen. You can see it has already have a background. Now if you're using the EasyWorship 7, if you want to turn it into lower third, I made a video on that. You could check out my I think my top 5 new video. You'll be able to see that there. Click on the edit, then click on option. This is how to connect it to your OBS software. That is what we are doing now. Okay, to connect it to the OBS software, click on the edit at the top here, and then go over to options. From here, go over to live, not the song, the scripture or presentation, live, and then on the output monitor, make sure it's set on NDI stream. And then on the output format, you can use any one you want. I'll always like to use the 1280, 720, 60 hertz. Okay, and then once you're done, click on OK to save it. Then open your OBS software over here on the screen. Click on this plus sign here. This is the add button here. Click on that, and then go over to NDI source. And the NDI source, name this Bible and song, and click on OK. From here, click on the source name, and you see the EasyWorship 7 here live. Select that and click on OK. Then over here on the screen, you will have the Ada Ehi on OBS. So whatever changes you're making on the EasyWorship 7 is also appearing here on the OBS software. I could see how it's beautifully displayed on the screen. See it here. So, and this is how to add your song lyrics from the EasyWorship 7, and also how to connect it to OBS. All right. Let's say you want to use the EasyWorship 9. So let me quickly also show you how to do that. But I recommend the EasyWorship 7 though. So let me also show you the process for the EasyWorship 7 as well. So let's go ahead and it's the EasyWorship 9, or we'll go over to the EasyWorship 7. So let's go ahead and close the EasyWorship 9. And let's say you want to use the EasyWorship 7 for it. The next thing you're going to do is to go ahead and open the EasyWorship 9. If you want to use the EasyWorship 9 for it, just open that up. And once the EasyWorship 9 is up already, this is it on the screen. On the song tab here, see this at the top here is still the add button. That's for the new song. Just click on it. Oh, sorry, this plus icon there. My phone is facing me, so that is it there. Click on it, and then just put in the title of the song and then paste the song here. So from here you could separate it to two lines. And then once you are done, just delete the remaining ones. Then name this one Ada Ehi Oli You. Now if you want to use everything on one system, this is it here, Ada Ehi Oli You, and this is the song here, how is displayed on the screen. See here, this is it, and this is it as well. If you want to use both of them, both the EasyWorship and also the vMix on the same PC, perfectly fine. The next thing you're going to do, go ahead and click on this here. Sorry, go ahead and click on this live here. That's the live button at the top of the screen. And then go over to options here. From the options here, on the general, you see the output monitor here. Put it on custom position if you are using the EasyWorship and the OBS on the same PC. Custom position, click on OK. Then once you're done, open your OBS software. Let's delete this first one that we added. Then once you've done that, click on the plus sign and then go over to Windows caption here. Click on OK. Then click here. You see the EasyWorship out here. That's this particular one here, live out. Select that, click on OK. Drag this to fill in your screen, cover it up, and you see that EasyWorship 9 is connected to OBS. And this is how to do this. Okay, that's how to be able to connect the OBS to the EasyWorship 9. So let me go ahead and close this, and let's go back to your questions. Okay, and then what else? What other question? Please just like the stream as you are joining. Please God richly bless you. Just like the stream, and then it said thank you, Rough Pet TV. Yeah, I think he forgot about that, or maybe this is the first time of him joining us. How do one reduce lagging issue on OBS and Ethereum webcam? For the Ethereum webcam, use USB. Don't connect it using Wi-Fi. Sometimes, even if sometimes you move the phone a bit far from where the Wi-Fi is, so they connect it to lag. So use USB. And this is one of the USB cable I recommend, which I'm also going to make a video on, that I used to set up my connection recently. Okay, which the video is dropping in today. Or tomorrow, sorry, it's 11:53 p.m. so it will be dropping in tomorrow. Okay, and that's it. So you use USB, don't use Wi-Fi. So it will read, it won't even lag at all. It will not lag at all. I think I shared the broadcast I did with it. You can also go ahead and check it out. So the master uses 20-meter USB, and you can see there is no lag there on it. Then also for OBS, how to reduce the lag on OBS. OBS is very light, except you're using a dual core i3 PC, please. Okay, or maybe you're using a Core i5 3 GB RAM. That's the only way it will lag. It's very light and it works perfectly fine. If you're using a Core i5, maybe 16 or 12 GB RAM, and it uses maybe any of the Intel graphics, the Intel 520, 620, you'll be fine. Okay, and then how do one said Fire expire now, and I want to use a crackback. Okay, Eliezer Ajira, I'm going to drop my WhatsApp line, so just chat me up on WhatsApp. Okay, so this is my WhatsApp line. You can send me a message. This then install again. Yeah, then Again, is it possible to create song? Okay, is it possible to create song lyrics with Bible Show software? No, Bible Show does not have that features yet. You can't create song lyrics using Bible Show. It doesn't have that features yet. Maybe as time goes on, they will add that. Please drop a like on the stream. Drop a like, so the YouTube algorithm can also, reach this content to more people. So they could also join us and be part of what we are doing here. How do I get a working NDI runtime? Okay, for the working NDI runtime, here is how you could be able to fix this problem. Now, this website here should be able to help you. Just go here on Google, search for new tech, search for NDI plugin for OBS. Search for NDI plugin for OBS. Okay, click on this one here. That's the first one. Once you load, just go over to releases. Okay, go to download here. As this button, click on that, and this window is going to load. Once it loads, click on this releases here. Then once you click here, scroll down till you see the 4.11.1. Scroll down and you're going to see the NDI runtime here. You could be able to download this for Mac and also this for Windows, and once you're done, you should be fine. And this is how to fix it. So just download any of these two, depending on Mac or Windows, whichever one you're making use of, right? And that is how to fix that problem. So let's just go ahead. What other question do we have? And you say, how do I get it working? Okay, that one has been answered. Bible Show does not have. Can you link the EasyWorship 6 to OBS and vMix? EasyWorship 6, yes, you can, but if EasyWorship 6 doesn't have the NDI stream, just like the EasyWorship 7, you can actually link it to EasyWorship. You can link it to vMix and OBS using the custom position on the EasyWorship 6. So it has the custom position. All of them has the custom position. You could do that using the EasyWorship 6 custom position, just like I showed you on the EasyWorship 9. In case you just joined in, you could also watch that particular video. EasyWorship 6 doesn't have the NDI features, so you could use that. And then what other things do we have? We have, seriously, I don't know, just drop a like, please. Just like the stream, drop a like on the stream, and then let's hear some of the questions that you have. I'm going to make this really quick. To be honest with you, I'm really super tired right now, but I have to be here with you because it's a commitment, and I want to be able to interact with every one of you, and I also want to be able to answer all your questions. I've made this as a promise. Please always share the live and invite more people, because every Wednesday we are going to be here. The only Wednesday that we are not going to be here is even if I'm sick, we're also going to be here answering your questions, and also some of the developments that we've had during the course of the week. Where can we get the USB cable? I'm going to actually drop a link where you can get it. That's where you can also get the USB cable. Okay, we're going to drop a link. And then classic streams, please, where are you, in Nigeria or are you outside of Nigeria? Okay, so just let me know if you are in Nigeria or outside of Nigeria. Can today get the 20-meter USB? Sure, just let me know which country you are, if in Nigeria or outside of Nigeria. We're also going to be dropping that for you as well, so you could also purchase it. Okay, then if you're in Lagos, that is perfect. I think instead of purchasing it online, which would be super expensive, what I'm going to, I think I've dropped my number there. You could also chat me up. I'll just give you the dealer number. If you stay around Ikeja, you could also come around at Ikeja Computer Village and get it from the importer that actually brings it to Nigeria. So it's very good. In Nigeria. Okay, perfect. Are you in Lagos? Which of the state are you in? David Kudez. I have a WhatsApp, my number pinned at the top of the screen, so you could also send me a message on WhatsApp. I stay around the cage. That's perfect. So my number is pinned at the top of the screen. You just send me hi, and I'll send you the number of the importer. You could also come, just get it from him. He's a very nice guy. I bought actually 2 from him, and it gave me great discount. How can we get the church from the church website? Obeying marvelous. You can. Okay, how can we get the church vMix free church version without having a church website? The criteria states that you must have a church website, and if you don't, think you won't be able. They won't give you access to it. So you have my number is at the top of the screen. You could also send me a message and we could discuss how you could create a website for your church as well. Then how can this one say, how can I fix my video capture on OBS that keeps freezing? Okay, what kind of capture card do you use? T-Work channel, what kind of capture card do you use? My number is there also at the top of the screen. You could also send me a message on WhatsApp at the type of capture card that you're using, because the capture card that you're using also contributes a lot to it as well. Contribute also to it. Then you also use Pro Presenter too. Yeah, the Pro Presenter one, I was even supposed to make that. Lots of videos I was supposed to make, but as you all know, just like I've said in the last broadcast that we did, I'm also running my school project, and along with the YouTube and so many other works. I'm not really into the YouTube thing full time, because I have like my school thing too going on as well. So, and I've taken note of some of the development and some of the tutorials I'm also going to record. It's just all of them are in pipeline. Just be patient when I'm recording them one after the other. As soon as I have the chance to record each and every one of them one after the other, so that I can upload them all on this YouTube channel for you all to watch and also get those informations as well. Now, I need the picture of it. There are so many HDMI capture card, and if it's all those small HDMI capture card, that could also cause the issue. So maybe let me see the one you're using, and I can recommend a better one you could get depending on the location of where you are, if you're in Nigeria or you are in Ghana. So thank you very much, every one of you, for being here, and we're also going to be here again next week or Wednesday as well. Then by then I have like my exam also coming up as well. So but on Wednesdays we're also going to be here. So please, this little time that I have to devote with every one of you, and appreciate every one of you too, irrespective of your schedule, for also devoting your time and being here as well. Please invite more people, and I believe that they're also going to learn one or two things from the educative information we are sharing here as well. How do I fix lag on OBS? Lag on OBS doesn't usually occur. I use this OBS. There is no lag on my OBS because of my PC is good. If you are there's this question I also want to address. I discovered that a lot of people use this OBS. Some you use OBS on a dual core i3, or you're using 3 gig RAM and you want OBS to run smooth, and you're using it to record, stream Bible, do Bible at the same time. It's not rocket science, please. You should also try and get also a better and a very good system. Is it possible to create logo animation effect on OBS just as it is in vMix? OBS does not have that features yet, but you could use a plugin to do it, which is quite complicated. Okay, so you can just send me hi on WhatsApp. I'll make a research on a very good and nice OBS plugin that you could use to achieve that. Or better still, you could use After Effects to create it, then bring it in on OBS, export it and bring it in on OBS. Or you could use the vMix to record, to create it, place it at the back of a green screen on vMix, record that, remove the green screen, and then bring it in, bring it in on OBS and remove the green screen. And that is another great way to replicate it, the one you have already on the vMix. Create it on the vMix, overlay it on a green screen background, record it for like 2 minutes max. Record it for 2 minutes. Bring it in on OBS, use the effect features and the color key, take off the background, and then put it on rotate mode, so you could keep rotating it to look as if you created it on OBS, but you didn't actually create it on OBS. So a lot of people would think you created it on OBS, and that is another way for you to be able to do this. I hope you get that, Prophet ODB. Hope you get that. Okay. And then please, we're on by next week Wednesday. We're going to have more times, and we're going to start much earlier. As early as 11 sharp, I'll be here with you. Please, I got back really late today from the island, but I have to make sure that I do this live because it's a promise and a commitment, and I'm keen on sticking to it. And I appreciate every one of you for devoting your time to and being part of this broadcast. Thank you very much, and see you next week, Wednesday. And also some of those videos that I promise I'll be that are supposed to have dropped by now. Please just be patient with me. My hands are really tired. And also, if you stay in Lagos and you're very good with live stream, extremely good, you could also send me a message on WhatsApp, then we can talk. And because looking at recruiting more people, we can also work together, people of like mind, people that knows the system very well. We could also work together. There's a way to let them lag. Okay, there's a way to let them. Okay, for me, just like most of the times, what actually causes the lag on OBS I use here really lag. Most causes the lag on OBS most times is, on most cases, is the PC. You can't be using a PC of dual core i5 with 3 GB RAM and you're running OBS and multitasking it. Even if you do it, you can reduce the lag. It's not a myth. If you're running it on a 3 GB RAM on a 4 GB RAM PC and it's core i5, core i3, dual core, and you're using it to do the Bible, using it to broadcast, using it to do to record, to do everything, it's going to lag. It's not how do I put it? It's not a rocket science. Even vMix too. You can't be running vMix on a 4 GB RAM PC and you want to stream with it, record with it, use it along with the EasyWorship, and it won't lag. It will lag. So all the software requires good PC. You could get a better system. I discovered that. So because a lot of people that have been receiving messages from who say our church don't want to buy it, our ministry don't want to buy it, they don't want to bring money for it. It's something that you need to convince them. You need to convince them because it's very important. So you can't be using all those less quality, how do I even put it? All those systems that are not even up to the capability or the capacity or recommended by the software, and you expect it to outperform itself. It's not magic. Okay, so you can get a 2 GB RAM, a 2 GB dedicated PC, 2 GB graphics dedicated PC, NVIDIA dedicated, and then 16 GB RAM, 1 TB SSD or 500 GB SSD, and then you're good to go. At least that one can run OBS very well, and also can run the Prism Live and vMix also good very well as well. Okay. So not this one. So your tutorial has really helped me to run a successful live streaming in our church. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thanks to every one of you. And we're going to be here again next week Wednesday. We're going to start 11 o'clock sharp next week Wednesday. Please invite somebody as they're coming, and remember to give this just like this stream before you go. Wi-Fi with 8 GB RAM is still very, if depending on what the tax you're giving it, if you're going to be using it to stream, to record, to do Bible at the same time, it's advisable you upgrade it. Okay, and then when you're upgrading, please, very important, when you're upgrading, tell them to check the RAM speed that is compatible with your PC. Sometimes they will give you the lowest RAM speed and tell you it's compatible with your PC. At least that one adds like a significant it makes like a significant impact on your system as well. So tell them to give you a good RAM speed that is compatible with your PC. So they will check the higher ones and find out the one that is compatible with your PC and use that particular one for you. So you can upgrade it to 16 GB RAM, that's fine, or even 12 GB RAM, that's perfectly fine. Okay, and you'll be able to run the softwares like OBS very well. And if you're going to be running all those three together, please, you can also as well upgrade to 16 GB RAM. Okay, and then you are good to go. And I discovered that some of those PCs run on Intel UHD graphics. That is not Intel UHD graphics. Even if you use CapCut to export on Intel UHD graphics PC, if you're exporting a 5-minute video, or let's say you're exporting a 10-minute video, you spend more than 10 minutes or more exporting that particular video. And that is because those are Intel 5000 graphics, 4000 graphics. Those are old model Intel graphics And you know that this software keeps upgrading their softwares every single day, and that is how you also need to upgrade your gadget as well. Very, very important. 7th generation piece for streaming, so 8 gig RAM. 7th gen is okay. You can just upgrade the RAM maybe to 12, and then you're good. 7th gen is perfectly fine. This is the one I use here to do my live stream is 6th gen. It's just the one I use for my house here, not for work. I use it to do my live permanently here. I don't take it off, and it's serving me very well, and that's what I've been using during the course of this live. All the windows have been popping up, all the tabs and all the softwares have been opening. That is what I use for it. So thank you very much. If that is all, please remember to like the live before you leave. Just drop a like before you leave. Thank you very much, and see you next week, Wednesday.